Hello, everybody, and welcome to a game I'm very excited to play, Breath of Fire 4. Now, this has been a long time coming on this channel anyways, so I'm very excited. After we did Breath of Fire 3, I knew I was going to do Breath of Fire 4 at some point, so I'm excited to be here. Make sure to smash that like button for me if you have not already, and subscribe to the channel so you can see more content like this and keep up with this series. But I'm so excited to be able to play and show off this game with you guys. So let's jump right in. Ryu, he is looking the same as always. Blue hair, looking very, stellar. Now, this is actually the last, good Breath of Fire game in the series. There is one more after this Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, and it killed this series. So sad. So this is going to be like a bittersweet playthrough for me because I'm so excited to show off this bit of nostalgia with you, but also it's the last of the series. I still haven't played Breath of Fire 1, so maybe we could do that. But our focus now is Breath of Fire 4, which has one of the darkest stories in the series, which I personally always love that. It all started on the third day after we had left the castle. That morning, we had entered the great desert on our sand flyer. A sand flyer, yeah. We were heading toward the town of Sinesta, the last known location of my sister, Elena. Sinesta lies on the edge of the desert. All we had to do was cross the desert. Look, Cray! A shooting star! We'll find her. Won't we, Cray? Don't worry, Nina. We'll find her. I swear it. So Elena is Nina's sister. That was from Nina's perspective. This game has some of the best music of all video games, in my opinion. This game has such a specific feel to it with the music, with the art, with the character design, and the gameplay. I mean, this game is so unique. Chapter 1, Awakening. And hopefully you'll feel that throughout the whole series about just how unique and powerful this game can be. Oops, sorry, I had to adjust a setting or two there. And then I accidentally opened my internet, which I don't need that. Let's fix. Okay, I'm sorry. Whew, it's hot out here. Oh, don't worry, Cray. I'm alright. I was just thinking that it's probably better if we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait until the sun goes down. Really? I'm alright, Cray. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Calm down. We've come this far. It won't hurt to rest for a while. Not much of a change if we can get there today or tomorrow. What the? A dragon? I'd heard there was a dragon in the desert, but I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Here it comes! Hold on to something. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. This dragon's sick, too. He's a big snake sand dragon. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us, we can't let it hit us. Look at those teeth, man. Ooh. Blast it. No use. It's gonna ram us. And we died. It's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Do you think that dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. We haven't seen it since then either. Well, whether it did or not, we should be thankful that we crashed near the edge of the desert and not in the middle. Here, we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. Do you think we can find the parts we need at one of them? Probably, but there's one small problem. If we leave our sand flyer here, we run the risk of it getting stolen by bandits. Not much point going into town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sand flyer to use them on. All right then, Cray. I'll go. But Nina, I can't live my whole life with you looking out for me. For starters, what would my sister think? All right. You win, Nina. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sarai to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it. Here, take this. It's the king's sword. I hope you won't need to use it. But better safe than sorry, right? I mean, yeah. See you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. You watch yourself here. And now we're with Nina, the main character. I'm just kidding. Nina is not the main character. But she thinks she is. Most of the time, actually. Let's go ahead and go over the menu a little bit since I can. We have our items, basic stuff. They give you 3 healing herbs and an Orum. Orums are pretty much the same as Skill Ink in the last game. I kind of refer to Breath of Fire 3 as the last game quite often because I view these games as kind of a pair, even though stories are completely different. The stories are not connected, but they're on the same system and like the mechanics are the same. More so than like Breath of Fire 2 or Breath of Fire 1, which are more like really classic JRPGs. Anyways, for special, Nina does come with a couple spells. So she has Sever, which is a level 1 wind magic versus 1 target. And then we have Heal and Purify, which of course as a kid I always called Purify Perfy for some reason because I hate myself. But yeah, and as you can tell, the totals are big in this game. Like she's level 5 and she has 301 HP and 21 AP. AP is pretty much MP. It gets really high. So our characters will be in the thousands by the end for sure. For equipment, there's only 3 slots per character. You get your weapon, your armor, and then accessory, which could be a helmet or a ring or something. So, yeah, kind of the weapon and armor aspect specifically is very important for new characters, but she is all decked out right now. Not much we could do. Then we have our basic status screen. It keeps track of encounters, max hits, combos, and max damage. We'll kind of go over that later more. You can change your party. Oh, if you hit triangle, like I keep trying to hit because of Grandia Redux, that was the menu button. That makes your character use their special, which Nina's is to fly in the air and kind of scout. We can change party once we get more party members, and then of course you can change any of these settings if you want to. But I think honestly I'm fine. So we're good there. Let's carry on, Nina. Now here is the world map of this game. This is one distinct difference from this and Breath of Fire 3. Breath of Fire 3 had more of like an open world type map kind of feel, even though it was only specific locations, where this one is straight up a map with dotted lines that you cross. So, you know, to each their own. But anyways, we'll just kind of head south, and there's a big exclamation point stopping us right now. I wonder what's going on. Somebody help me. What the hell? This guy fell into a crater or something? Whoa! Look at the size of that hole. That's what she said. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Oh, Nina, you dumb hoe. Just like this. Do you guys see it? There's something here. It's not attacking? Dragons look a little bit different in this game. It's not a monster, I guess. Huh? Looks like he left something behind. That was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. A person? And of course, it's not a good classic RPG without nudity. Whoa! If you wouldn't mind, do you think you could put some clothes on? I'm sure you can find some in the carriage over there. Random naked man appears. What kind of Pokemon game is this? I like how Ryu just looks down at himself too. Like, what? What's wrong? Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? How did you get inside this crater then? Did you fall in? How did such a big hole get here in the first place anyway? Did you see that monster that was here before? You know, the one that looked like a dragon or something? I wonder what it really was. He was like, I don't fucking know. He's, of course, the classic silent protagonist. Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know the answers to those questions any more than I do you? No. My name is Nina. I'm from Windia. What's your name? Ryu. Alright then, Ryu. Let's see if we can get out of here. Nice. Good jump. Good jump. It didn't look like she was going to make that actually, but she did. So, Ryu, where are you heading to? You don't know? Then that means you're lost. Yes, it does. Admit it. You're lost. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. I bet you did, Tina. Alright then, Ryu. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? She's just gonna hand him that sword. You can use this sword. You might need it. To get to town, we have to go through areas populated by monsters. Let's get going then, shall we? Heck yes. Alright, so now we have the real main character, which is Ryu. And don't let Nina tell you any different. He is the main character, okay? Nina will try to lie to you and say that he's not, but that's not true. Now, this game does have a master system, just like Breath of Fire 3 did. So some people might kill Ryu here all the time until you get a first master. I don't personally think that's worth it, but I just wanted to throw that out there. You could if you wanted. Ryu doesn't have shit for his equipment. He's got the King's Sword and clothing and nothing, so that's it. He's doing all right. We have to go down here to the cliffs, you know, to cross them, so then we can get to Sarai. And hopefully find some Sandflower parts. I don't know. Let's see. We have to go over these cliffs to get to Sarai. I just said that, Nina. Come on. Let's hurry and try to get over them before it gets dark. Nina, You are not the main character. Let Ryu in front. Oh, our first battle. Here's our battle transition to not as smooth as Breath of Fire 3, but still kind of classic in its own way. Here is the Aigu, a classic Breath of Fire enemy. Aigus, like other Gus, are lazy and often rest. Okay, so they say that they often rest, but I've literally deadass never seen an Aigu rest. So, you know, that's cool. We've got our basic attack, your specials, if we had any magic, items, guard. So guard is like a defend, and that's also how you learn abilities in this game. Yes, there is a learning system again in this game, just like there was in Breath of Fire 3. So keep that in mind. If you hit R1, you can charge, which is how it's been in every game, just makes everybody attack. And then escape. We're just going to attack right now with everybody, though. Aigus are pretty weak overall. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing 111 and 70 damage. That's like the baseline in this game, so it obviously gets pretty high. This game has such like a classic feel to it. I just love it. And like it's famous for its artwork, because apparently all of these like sprites and like not even sprites as much as the portraits are hand drawn. And so that's why it has such a unique style that you almost like can't replicate because it was hand drawn by somebody. Now the color of your swirl there, you see we're getting a green swirl this time instead of a blue. It kind of affects the battle since they're not running around the area like they do in, like, say, Grandia Redux or something. Sometimes you just randomly get a red circle, which means you got ambushed, which kind of sucks. And they just all go first. Yay, level 2 for Ryu. He's getting there. Other than that, it's not that pertinent, honestly. It doesn't affect that many things. Oh, there is an item over there. You son of a bee. I thought there was. Do you have to, like, sneak around? I'm confused. I'm just going to show all the battles off for now. Oh, here's a new enemy, Caps. These ducks are usually quite peaceful and rarely attack. Around the Caps, let's actually guard this turn and see if it does something that I want it to do. It's just guarding. That's not what I wanted. Let's look for something else. Guarding. Okay, sir. Are you going to do the thing I want you to do? Because if not, I'll kill you. Sir. All right, let's have Ryu attack and then Nina guard. Can you do the thing I want you to do, duck? Oh, well, now he's attacking. Let's keep guarding. He does have a skill that we can learn. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a very good skill, but I'm going to try to learn it. Don't make me speed this up, little Cap. Do the thing. Oh, Ryu got a counter and kill. Well, we'll try to get it later. Ryu does get a lot of counters in this game, so that's something you can kind of... I don't want to say rely on, because that's probably not the best strategy, but you can usually count on that. Oh, you go up and get it later. I'm just being paranoid. I just wanted to show this area off more to you. And get more chances to run into a Cap. That's it. For sure. Nothing else. Not that I want to get all the treasures and I'm paranoid that you guys will roast me if I don't. That's definitely not it. Okay. Well, then we'll just go across this bridge to the cliffs and try to get up there then. There it is. Now, it is good to note that you can turn the camera in this game just like you could in Breath of Fire 3. Usually in all 4 directions. In some areas like this, it's a little restricted. But yeah, you can just keep that in mind. Aigus, you're getting kind of boring, so we're just going to have to kill you soon. Give us some new enemies, please. We don't want to see any more nasty Aigus. They're disgusting. But this area is actually real short. Like, oh shit. We almost fell right off this cliff. Looks like we've run out of road. But don't worry. We should be able to jump over this. All you have to do is stand at a place where it's narrow enough to jump, and then press the X button, breaking the 4th wall, or move in the direction you want to jump using the directional buttons. Try it. Yeah, pretty much you see those like little black patches on the ground. There's usually that. Then there's like a floating orange little icon, and then you can see which ones you can jump and not. Ryu's got some hops. Good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love the feeling you get looking down from a high place like this? It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. Freya's like, I cannot relate, ho. Oh my god. Nina, of course, falling all the time. As you can see, Nina's kind of a klutz. That's a common theme. But Ryu, you know, he's breaking out his inner ninja. He's gonna save her, and oh, I mean, she does have wings, bro. Are you all right, Ryu? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? He's like, I mean, yeah, you just fell off a cliff, bitch. You're not hurt, are you? I'm sorry. I didn't tell you about my wings, even though you have eyeballs and you can see for yourself. I can use them to fly a little, so I can survive a fall like that. But it was very brave of you to do that, Ryu. Very brave and heroic. Thank you. Looks like the sun's going down. It's probably safer if we wait until it's light to climb up the cliff. Let's look for a place we can sleep. Sleep in the rock? Nah, we gonna go to the cave. I like sleeping in caves. Looks like we could camp here. Now, all we need is a fire. And that's how I ended up here. Where are you heading, Ryu? Whoops, I forgot. You're lost, aren't you? Tomorrow, once we get to town, I'm sure we'll be able to find somebody who knows you. Who the hell? So, the time hath come. Yes, my lord and majesty. 'Twould appear that something is amiss. Where art thou, courtiers? The priests? Why is there not a single voice raised in greeting at thy return? 'Tis not of import. They are mortals. Were we to attempt to understand their mind, we should spend an eternity. There be more pressing matters to attend to. Canst thou not sense it, this presence? 'Tis far, and still slumbering, but 'tis what we have sought, lo, these many ages. Wanku, guard our place of rest, as you wish, sire. Majesty, whither art thou going? We shall go to our capital, as was planned. We shall meet at the appointed place when the time hath come. Well, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about, but this is Fou-lu, and he's level 64. Yeah, he's kind of a bad bitch, actually. He's got the royal sword, royal armor. Look at those stats. Look at that HP. My god. So he's not going to have any problems with anything for a long time. Now, this game kind of focuses around both Ryu and Fou-lu without spoiling too much. So consider Fou-lu as like another, main person to keep track of. That's all I'm going to say on that. For right now, let's go explore. As you can see, Fou-lu's jumping's a little bit different than Ryu's. He just yeets across stuff. Teleports and all. Oh, and we get our first battle as Fou-lu. That's right, Fou-lu gets a battle as well. This is Azarus. This monster eats anything and everything. It loves eggs. Fou-lu's going to make pretty quick work of this. As you can see, he pretty much has like a light blade that he just pulls out of his hand. If you haven't like caught on yet, Fou-lu's a badass. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's just charge. Yeah, nothing really stands a chance against Fou-lu, and he needs a lot of experience to get anything. Now, Fou-lu's inventory and Ryu's inventory are completely different. So, Just keep that in mind. I kind of like to avoid treasures with Fou-lu for the most part. Who goes there? What? What be ye doing in this place? Huh? Who are you? They say a dragon or something's supposed to appear tonight, so we were told to watch this area. A dragon? That's right, and not just any dragon either. They say it's the legendary dragon of doom, which will be bringing ruin to the empire. And what be thy design for this dragon? We will destroy it, of course. Nothing can withstand the might of the imperial army. Thou believest thou can do such a thing? Thou art but mere mortals. Thou dost not ken the power of that which you would destroy. This be a dragon. A dragon 'tis force of nature unto itself. Thou mayest as well seek to fight a volcano or the very earth itself. Dragons doth give birth to thy kind, grant thee life, and verily taketh it away. They are to thee as thou art to an insect. In thy terms. That thing has abs. They art gods. Wouldst thou fight a god? Shit, that woke Ryu up. Or he's just cold. I'm sure there's no connection. "'Tis as I thought. It is not the nature of mortals to change their ways." No, it is not, Fou-lu. No, it is not. But he just yeeted them. Straight up, boom. Explosion in their face. Dead boys. At the tomb, where he was sleeping. Now let's head over to this question mark. Fou-lu's just, he got revived suddenly. He's obviously from an old age. Look at how he talks. Let's get to another battle with this badass, though. That's another Zorus. Boring. Fou-lu will make quick work of you as he slices you for like 2,500 apiece. And 2 slices, too. And 2 slices. Like, he's crazy, dude. Easy enough. Look at all that experience. Alright. Anything over here in the flowers? No. Don't know why I came over here. We need to go this way. Hello again, Zarus. You're as annoying as the Igoos, honestly, at this point. Get the heck out of here. Oh, and you're gonna counter, too, like you matter. Devour. You missed. Wow. How does that feel? Probably shitty. See you later, boy. Alright. Ooh, my neck just cracked real good. Ooh, didn't mean to change the angle. Let's change it back. Okay. This way. And then we climb up this cliffside. Oh my gosh. Of course there's one more Zarus. That's like, I'm gonna come stick my nose here where it doesn't belong. Fuck you, Zarus. Get out of here. Wow, that was a crit the first one, so made quick work of him that time, Fou-lu. Look at all this money. Fou-lu's rich, too. I mean, come on. He's doing great. Life's great when you're Fou-lu. What the heck?
Pardon my presumption, but I believe you are the God Emperor Fou-lu, yes?
Why do you have such a big nose, guy? Jesus.
I've been expecting you. Ever since I saw the flames rising from the woods where I had placed my soldiers on a watch, which was just 10 seconds ago.
Thou sayest thou wert waiting for us? Thou knowest of us and what we are then?
Yes, your majesty. You are the first emperor, Fou-lu, who founded our great Fou empire.
And knowing this, thou wouldst greet us with malice in thine heart and thine blade in the hand?
I'm afraid times have changed, your majesty.
So, yeah, that guy's not our friend. I mean, anybody that just sits in the shadows waiting for you like that is not your friend. This is Calm, our first boss, I guess, technically. One of Yom's servants has a powerful fire attack. Well, let's go ahead and show off Meditate, which is how you transform into your dragon form in this game. Fou-lu only has access to Astral right now, which is a basic dragon form. Let's go ahead and turn into that and see what we can do. It literally just deadass is like, hey, by the way, try using Meditate. And I'm like, way ahead of you, homie. Wow, that Flame Strike was kind of rude. But let's transform into Astral. Now, the thing is all of your dragon forms in this game are going to look like this hybrid form, which was kind of like the Battler in Breath of Fire 3. The difference about each dragon is their stats, their abilities, and then, of course, their specific moves. So he has Frost Strike, Wild Swing, Bang, Death, Revert Form, which can turn you back. These are all just regular skills, but Eraser is exclusive to this dragon, and this is kind of like the dragon's move. So each form has their own, like, exclusive badass move. And we're about to see that now. Of course, it's the dragon that we saw earlier, who straight up just yeeted those boys. And you know, it's similar, but this does a lot of damage. Look at that. That's some good damage on Calm. Now he's going to use Flaming Fist again. Who cares? Because now we're the dragon. Oh, you missed too. Trash. And of course, it takes some of your AP every turn to be in this form, just like it did in Breath of Fire 3. So I think that's pretty typical fare at this point. Boom. And my favorite part about this, as you guys know I love speeding up, is you can pass through that animation. After you've done it once, you don't have to watch it again. You can just yeet, yeet, yeet right through it. And I personally love that function. Always have, always will. So let's hit him with one more eraser. It's probably only going to take one more to finish him off. And then we should be good. So you see, it's cool. Like these dragon forms and these animations, they're badass. But also, like, they take a long time. So being able to pass through it, yes, please. I'm skipping right through. Just give me that damage, boy. Yep, there he goes. I was like, oh my god, am I going to have to go through another round with this guy? But no, we didn't. It's fine. And that is 16,000 experience for that guy. And an Ambrosia. Not that it matters, but...
You appear tired, Majesty. It is to be expected, I suppose. You have just awoken from a long, long sleep. And you are not exactly complete, are you?
Oh, wow. 'Twould appear thou dost not mean to fulfill thine duty, as thou art called upon to do by our promise.
Alas, it is as you say, Lord. For now, we would have you sleep once more.
I wouldst call thee foolish, but thou art mortal. Thou cannot go against thy nature. No more than a fish could walketh upon the firmament. Still, thou wilt find that our promises are not easily broken. Return then to thine master, and tell him our words.
Trying to buy time, are you, Majesty? Set fire to the trees. We must stop him before he recovers his full strength.
Yeah, they're straight up starting a forest fire to try to kill Fou-lu. They wouldst use fire against us? Indeed, planned well have they. Yeah. Fou-lu, they don't really mention it until later. I think they'll mention it here in a little bit. But Fou-lu kind of has a natural affinity to water, so using all this fire makes him weak anyway, and he literally was just reborn, or like revived, or whatever the hell happened there. So this is a lot for him. He needs to get the hell out of here. Oh shit. How did you get over here, dude?
As I recall, Your Majesty has a strong affinity to water, yes?
There it is.
And, with your powers not fully returned, it is unlikely that you will be able to survive battle with my creations in this raging fire.
I mean, he's not wrong there either. We wouldst know thy name, O cunning one.
Yom, General of the Fou-lu Imperial Army, at your service.
And Fou-lu's dead.
I don't want to take any chances. Find the body.
Probably a smart move, but I mean, he can't survive being put on fire and falling from a height like that, can he? No way. Impossible. Phew. Well, we managed to make it up, didn't we? It's just a little ways more to town. You know, you're still not the main character. Well, there we got through the cliff area, and we met Fou-lu. We met Ryu. Nina's on this grand adventure to find some spare parts for the Sand Flyer, and we'll have to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Breath of Fire 4. Make sure to smash that like button for me and subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot, and I appreciate and love you guys. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.